Hello guys, this is lecture number 3. In this video lecture we are going to discuss what is typecasting. So actually typecasting is very important in programming, which we need to use when just need to convert a string into integer value or float value. Now I am going to open my PyCharm. In my project folder, let's create a Python file, name it as typecasting. So here we are going to write our code. So first of all, we are going to take a value from the user, just using the input function. Here we can write enter a. For b, we are going to use input function, just type enter b. So after getting the input from the user, suppose here we just input 20, in b we input just 10. So if we want to add the value of these two variable, just we can write add a plus b. If we want to print the addition of these two value, then we just type the addition is comma add. So what do you think? You are thinking that it will just normally add 20 plus 10 equal to 13, and 30 will be print here. So let's check what happened in our output. Here you can see we just input 20 and 10 for b. So what will be the output? Here you can see this is 2010. What actually happened there? When user input 20 and 10 for b, then it will add it as a string. That means 20 10. Here 10 and 20 both are string, because when a user input some value, then it will store as a string. Here 20 and 10 both store as a string, but we thought that they are integer. So for this situation we need to use typecasting for convert the string into our integer or float value what we need. So now we are going to convert our string into integer value. So first, for a, we just remove this one first, then convert it into integer. So now remove this one too. Now we are going to use our typecasting here. You can see we are casting our a variable into integer, just like this. Now we are going to cast our b variable into integer. So now it will be successfully converted from string to integer variable. both A and B are now in string format. In integer format. Here, when a user input a value, then it will store here as a string. Then when it comes here, and it will convert into an integer value. That means a variable convert into integer and b also converted into integer. Finally, it will return the addition of these two value. So now we are going to run our code again. So here you can see we just again input 20 and 10. So here you can see our output is 30. That means it successfully convert our string into integer. Without this typecasting can happen, or you can cast from here also, just like this. You have to put the input function into integer function. Here first type in integer function, then put the input function here, like this. When a user input his value, then it will convert it from string to integer in this line. You can also convert float like this by typing float. Here it will return the float value because we are using float conversation. Here this output would like this 13.0. So now we are going to run our code. So let's check. So just type our input 20, 15. We are going to input some float value here 10.23. So you can see our output is 13.23 or 13.23. So you can see how we are going to input a string value and convert it into integer or float. In this way you can convert a string into your integer or float value. So that's for today.